more classrooms that will accommodate more students in the school. The senator also and his entourage explained that the school was established in 2010 personally by Senator Aliyu Magatakarda and commenced academic session in the year 2013. He added that the school has about 1,000 students currently for both morning, evening and weekends. He said due to the inadequate spaces, they could not enroll more applicants as they so far have about 500 candidates waiting to be enrolled. He also told the senator that all the teachers in the school are former students of the institution and they receive no penny from any individual or organization. Dr. Bello Boyi used the medium to thank the senator for his usual support of the activities of the school at all the time and prayed to Allah the Almighty to reward him abundantly. Malam Bashir Gidan Kanawa added his voice that when the school was built, Senator Wamoku was asked how he wanted the school to be named, but he said its original name should be maintained as he built it just to earn Allah's reward. The senator and his entourage were later conducted around the various sections of the school and the proposed classrooms project to see things for themselves. Sarkin Malaman Sokoto Malam Yahaya Muhammad Boyi offered special prayer for Allah's continued blessing and mercies to Senator Aliyu Magatakarda Wamoko. Senator Wamoko was accompanied on the visit by many personalities.
Abinda zai zama alheri da amfani gare su a rayuwarsu duniya su da lahira su. Duk abinda bai zama alheri gare su Allah ka jaye musu shi. Allah ka jaye musu shi. Wannan shugaba namu Allah kai mai jagora. Taimakon da shi kawa al'umma da jama'a da sanyayawa da shi kawa da jinkai da rahama. Allah ka taimake shi. Allah ka taimake shi. Allah ka yi mai ado albarka. Allah ka wadiya ne albarka. Allah ka zuwa ta albarka. Allah ka yi mai kariya duk inda ya tafi. Allah ka ƙara ma rayuwa ta albarka. Ka sa mai lafiya, ka sa mai siha. Gafarta mu mahaifiyye ne. Ka gafarta mu mahaifiyye ne. Allah ka yi mai kariya. Allah ka yi mai kariya. Allah ka taimake mu fulmi kai mai jagora, ƙara mai nasara. Mai girma gwamnatin jiha Allah ka taimake shi.
Jamilu Musa Mai Shanu reporting for Alu TV News.
We also brought to you that UNICEF Office Sokoto has organized a 2-day media dialogue in the state, focusing on empowering adolescent girls and boys to improve school retention, transition, and completion rate. Our correspondent reported that the discussions, which highlighted successful interventions in the local government areas, such as Sokoto North, Bodinga, and Dangishuni, aimed at enhancing educational outcomes for the learners. The event held at Pinnacle Hotel Sokoto and was attended by journalists from state, national, and international media outlets. The report. The United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, is implementing interventions to address pressing issues of security, climate change, economic disparities, and systemic gaps. These initiatives aim to promote climate change literacy and green skills. Beneficiary schools have gained access to skills acquisition training, empowering both girls and co-educational government schools. Despite initial challenges faced by teachers and learners, UNICEF's intervention has revitalized some schools by providing teacher training, learning materials, and raising awareness about child protection. Presentations highlighted critical issues, including Johanna Jerry's discussion on out-of-school children in northern Nigeria, where he shared statistics and identified states with the highest numbers, such as Kano, Katsina, Kebbi, Jigawa, Bauchi, Niger, Sokoto, and Yobe.
These are the key achievements. These are the major key achievements in the REACH program. Strengthening the peer-to-peer G4G and E4C group through skills development, 200 G4G and E4C school-based mentors were trained, supported over 25,000 girls on life skills, both direct and indirect people. Then 3.5 adolescent boys and girls were equipped with digital literacy skills through our Nigerian Learning Passport platforms. We have, so the schools have tablets, and then with the router provided, with the support of the teachers are being trained, and so children have access to carry some of those courses on the platform.
Suleiman Musa from the State Universal Basic Education Board, Sokoto, made the presentation on school security and safety, citing recent incidents and the impact of violence on the education system.
Recommendations are monitor plan with evidence and boost funding for safe school, collaborate with UNICEF to establish NSS on the
minimum safe school standards.
Sorry?
It's not clear. Minimum safe school standards.
Okay, it's really not clear. Minimum safe school standard, and then conduct biannual monitoring in schools, pinpoint deficiencies at different levels, and provide tailored assistance.
In an interview, a learner from Takatukung Junior Secondary School expressed joy and gratitude for the acquired skills, describing it as a dream come true that will benefit his family and community.
Sannan kuma babu abin da zan ce ma wannan kungiyar ta UNICEF sai muna matuƙar godiya gare ta saboda an kirkiro mana wani abu wanda zai taimake mu ya taimake al'ummar mu gabaki daya.
The government, supported by UNICEF and other partners, is working diligently to reduce the number of out-of-school students by providing life skills training, digital literacy, and conducive learning environments.
We have the gender officers, we have the desk officers who are doing all this to ensure that these guys, they move to school.
Aisha Abdullahi Aminu, Alu TV News. Meanwhile, Governor of Sokoto State, Ahmed Aliyu, has tasked the state contingent at the just concluded Hajj exercise to replicate their good conduct in the subsequent years. He made the call when he received the 2024 Hajj delegation for the presentation of the Award of Excellence by the Saudi authorities to Sokoto State. Government House correspondent Nasir Abubakar Kiri reported that the Award of Excellence backed by the state government was for the conduct of the successful year's Hajj operations. This report.
Receiving the Award of Excellence from the chairman of the Sokoto State Pilgrims Welfare Agency, Aliyu Musa, the governor applauded the state contingent for living up to the task. The governor, the National Hajj Commission testified that the state contingent was among the best during this year's Hajj ritual.
I commend Pilgrims Board for making us proud in the Holy Land and making us proud on the eyes of international community.
Therefore, appreciated their efforts and urged them to maintain the tempo.
I assure you of my commitment. I assure you of my support at all times.
Earlier, the state chairman, Pilgrims Welfare Agency Aliyu Musa, said the Hajj delegation visited the governor for the official presentation of the award and to brief him on what transpired during the Hajj exercise right from the country to the Holy Land.
Adequate arrangements were made to ensure the welfare of our pilgrims in both Mecca and Medina, and this was as a result of the support we enjoyed from your administration, Your Excellency.
Reporting from Government House, Sokoto, I am Nasir Abubakar.
During the week under review, we also brought you that as part of efforts towards ensuring women of the state become self-dependent, the Sokoto State Education Development Trust Fund has commenced the training of 92 women in different skills acquisition. The flag-off of the training was held at the premises of the foundation in the Sama Road area, Sokoto. Aminu Al-Husseini Amanawa reports.
Speaking while flagging off the 2 days training program, the chairman of the General Purpose Committee of the Fund, Professor Sambawali Junaid, described skills acquisition training organized for some selected women across the state as the right initiative and noted that it will go a long way towards achieving productivity and self-reliance among women.
Without the active participation of women, there can be no progress. So the state is already aware that substantial special attention should be given to women folk, because without them there will be no development. That's why we organize this kind of course to educate our women, to train them so that they can be of special benefit to the society in general.
Professor Sambawali therefore advised local government council to organize similar training to engage women in self-reliance.
My call to the local government councils is that they should encourage these women by providing them the facilities to work for the development of the state and for the women to be self-sufficient.
Member Board of Trustees of the Fund, Alhaji Muhammad Bello Nagwari, asked the participants to use the opportunity wisely. He said the program, which drawn for women from 23 local governments, is on shampoo, perfume, kawush, and pomade making. Some beneficiaries uploaded the effort of the fund, assured to make best use of the items wisely. After the training, the fund is expected to support the trainees with 30,000 naira each as a grant. Aminu Al-Hussein Amanawa reporting for Alu Tv News.
However, Commissioner for Water Resources Sokoto State, Alhaji Yusuf Muhammad Machidu, has again visited the ongoing water project at Tamaji, Old Airport, and others to see the level of projects so far. Mujtaba Muhammad reported that the commissioner was accompanied on the visit by the permanent secretary and some directors of the ministry. His report.
Speaking during the visit, the commissioner said the current administration in the state is working tirelessly to ensure that the problem of water shortages are no longer the issue. He further said the main reasons for the frequent supervision is to see how the work for the expansion of water intakes is going. The commissioner expressed satisfaction with the way the work is going, even as he called on the community around the areas to support the effort of the state government toward providing potable water in the state.
As you can see, I'm satisfied. Actually, we have what they call work plan. We're not doing this off-head actually. Before they started this work, actually they brought their work plan. There are particular work they will be doing at every particular time. What we'll do is to come and check, are we on track, are we on target, and thank God we are. Whatever they are doing now is actually in the work plan. And so far, I think there's no problem. Don't forget, I only come here once in a while to supervise, but it's not supervision. We have permanent people from our ministry who are here.
He added that the administration is fully committed to ensure the completion of the project within the frame time. The project will cover construction of underground water, overhead water tanks, and building of operational and technical rooms in general. Mujtaba Muhammad, Alu Tv News.
We also told you that Sokoto State Commissioner for Land, Housing, Survey and Town Planning, Barrister Nasru Aliyu Dansoho, has commended the vandalism of barricades wires during the August 1st hunger protest in Sokoto. The commissioner's concern was coming during a visit paid to the affected areas in the state metropolis. Aminu Al-Husseini Amanawa filed this report and has the rest of the story.
The areas visited include Government House Road and Ahmad Bello Way. During the visit, the commissioner expressed a disappointment that protesters destroyed public structures meant to beautify the state and prevent accidents caused by motorcyclists.
The constitutional right of voicing out your right is guaranteed by the constitutions. But the law does not allow you, in the course of voicing out your right, to vandalize either public or private property.
The commissioner urged the youth to refrain from vandalizing public properties during any unrest, emphasizing that it hinders development. Also, Dansoho inspected the ongoing reconstruction of Tamaj bypass and part of More bypass road, expressing satisfaction with the progress. The Tamaj Road project, according to him, was awarded to Road Nigeria PLC at the cost of 1 billion naira and is expected to be completed within 6 months. Additionally, Nasir Dansoho addressed the issue of stagnant water on Gusau Road, revealing that the state government is working with 2 filling stations, A. Irano and Srajo Kure, to find a lasting solution for the free flow of water.
The measure has already been taken. We held a meeting with the 2 filling stations, that's A. Kure and A. Irano last week. I think last 10 days, we have given them an ultimatum, because if you look at the 2 filling stations, they are the 2 that causes this stagnation of water here, and they promise us that they will take all necessary steps to ensure that they provide means upon which the water will be moving.
Aminu Al-Hussein Amanawa reporting for Alu TV News.
During the week, we also reported to you that our environment is our surroundings. It is the natural setting where the inhabitants of the place or area live. Sanitation, therefore, is the general cleanliness of our environment or geographical settings. In this report, Fatima Abdullahi Bago takes a look at how we keep our environment clean. Her report.
Environmental sanitation is the act of promoting hygiene and the prevention of diseases. It is very necessary to sanitize one's surroundings, especially now in the rainy season. Traditionally, diseases and contaminations are easily and rapidly spread among people living in dirty and unhygienic environments. It is the responsibility of the people to sanitize their environments by sweeping, packing dumped refuse, disinfecting one's surroundings, clearing bushes, and preventing water blockages and droughts. This is stated by Nasiru Muhammad, the Managing Director of Sokoto Environmental Agency. He said the agency must keep Sokoto State clean by evacuating refuse within the Sokoto metropolis. He said the agency has some rules that help them to carry out their duties by having a mobile community or court that they use to charge people who violate their rules.
Anybody caught misviolating the rules and regulation will be taken charge into a court, a mobile court, and he will be executed accordingly. That's our whole plan, and this mobile court is very effective. And
the director added that the state government has greatly put an effort into ensuring the hygiene of the people's surroundings. He added that most of the blockages are caused by people's negligence. He lastly called on the general public to cooperate with them by disposing of their refuse properly. Some residents of the Sokoto metropolis disclosed the role they play in keeping their surroundings clean. Malam Muhammad Zayyanu stated that he does not wait for the government before he sanitizes his surroundings. He called on people to cooperate with the agency by abiding by their conditions. Malam Muhammad Nasir disclosed that sweeping and proper disposal of refuse is the first step of sanitation. He called on the agency to put more effort in discharging their duties. Fatima Abdullahi Bako reporting for Alu TV News.
However, we brought to you that a healthy body is the foundation of a happy and fulfilling life. The body can be maintained by eating nutritious food, fruits, and vegetables. In this report, our correspondent takes a look at what people eat as an alternative in order to stay healthy. The report. A balanced meal is the cornerstone of a healthy lifestyle. Consuming nutrient-dense foods in the right proportions is crucial for maintaining optimal physical and mental well-being. However, in Nigeria, accessing balanced and nutritious meals has become increasingly challenging.